basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Let's take a second to check in on the race for Rookie of the Year and see how the rankings are shaping up for this year's class of new NBA talents. It's been a tremendous start to the season for him, making a smooth transition to the NBA and securing himself in the 5 spot.
And he finds himself among the top 5. What a superb start to his NBA career.
Well, there's no doubting he's had a pretty smooth transition to the NBA, and that's saying a lot. Even for the most talented rookies, those first few months can be tough.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. We've got Denny Avdia, Brandon Clark out there with Barnes. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Poole in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Dort at the 2 and 3. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Wallace in at point guard. And we're getting a little deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Off the outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Dort outside. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
Poole, the pass to Barnes. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. He's off on the layup.
3 straight misses to begin the game, not the start they were hoping for.
Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Over Clark. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. I talked with him about how he's approaching matching up with Jordan Poole tonight, and he said to make sure we don't lose him on defense, we have to talk and we have to know where he is. Expects his team to be very active and talkative here tonight. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
14 feet away, and that one's good. Holmgren. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. Well, good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the Wizards, towards the bottom of the conference for now, they are not happy with this positioning. quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Koulibaly from outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Yeah, that's a nice feel right there by Jordan Poole. Just make it easy on your teammate to score it.
Thunder leading by 3. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it.
4 on the clock. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Dort.
When we talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer, he can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Barnes against Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Scotty Barnes, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Doris, you look at this Washington team. They hit the reset button.
BA, I am sure that's not an easy decision to make, but I believe it was the right move. Washington was kind of stuck at that play-in level. Now they have a clear focus and direction on the future. May take some time, but I like the plan.
Here's Poole. Following the bucket by the Thunder, it's Barnes on the wing. Poole outside. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. Clark, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Barnes, out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. And at the point guard position, these are the players who have really been consistent from the charity stripe this year. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
His team must love how dependable he is from the charity stripe. They can count on him on the floor and at the line, too.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Offline with a 3. Washington has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Barnes finds Avdia. Poole with the ball. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Koulibaly. Poole, the pass to Clark. That one no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Williams from long range. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Kispert's checked in for Koulibaly. The Wizards trail by 8. Outside Barnes. Pass to Clark. Here's Avdia. And he's on the money with his first shot today.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
Right wing. Outside, Williams. Now here's Dort. No made baskets yet. No problems knocking that one down.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
Kispert outside. Poole outside. Pass to Avdia. Clark with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Poole.
Boy, Jordan Poole answers with the long-range shot. Nicely done.
The floater. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
It's Barnes on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. In transition. The pull-up J. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Wizards trail by 8. Barnes finds Avdia. Back to Barnes. Poole against Dort. Shot clock at 6. 19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 5.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Rebound Washington. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Kispert, the pass to Barnes. Avdia against Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
And it's Washington with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And stolen by Williams. And they're on the break. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, Scotty Barnes said, my game starts on the defensive end, guarding anybody and taking pride in it. That leads to great offensive transition and just leads me to stay on lockdown throughout the game. Brian?
And Allie, for all his offensive gifts, that focus on defense is what makes him special. Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 20. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game. Williams against Avdia. Williams misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Washington. Trailing by 8. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. So for the Wizards, Reed's checked in for Clark. Kuzma comes in for Barnes. And it's Koulibaly in for Poole.
One shot.
Free throw good, Avdia.
Boy, guys, when you think of Denny Avdia, great positional size, versatile on both ends of the floor, and he's unafraid of the big stage.
Here's Frazier. Kispert grabs a miss. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Kuzma. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jang, defended by Avdia. Pass to Frazier. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. Johnson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards trail by 7. And here's Kispert. He's scoreless. Avdia outside. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder, number 47.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Frazier. No good that time. Kispert with some nice D.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Avdia. Banked it in off the glass. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Let's remember, Avdia's 6'9", which means he is quite capable of being effective in the painted area.
Here's Frazier. And a miss there on the triple. Wizards trail by 5. Kispert outside. Reed finds Avdia. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Fires the 3. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. 1:03 left in the opening quarter. Kispert outside. Pass to Kuzma. Now Avdia. Jang pulls it in. Holmgren against Kuzma. And Williams punches it home.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Coulibaly. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Six on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Off target with the 3. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Here's Lewis. They've got Williams. Williams is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Jang in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your home city, William. One shot.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
And he's good on the first of 3. Doris, we know how big fashion is in today's NBA. Perhaps no one showcases this more than Kyle Kuzma.
And you can tell, B.A., Kuz definitely has some fun with some of the outfit choices. He does not mind causing a stir on social media, and he does not mind pushing boundaries.
And the Thunder making a change here. Frazier's checked in. And he sinks the second.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is this guy understands there's more to the game than just scoring. That's a change from his rookie season. Now he wants to contribute defensively, and he gets on the glass, guys.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2.
What I love about Kyle Kuzma is he's got size and versatility. He's a capable scorer, but he's also now willing to share the rock.
Here's Jang. No points so far. Launches a 3. Reed with the rebound.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And how about a look at the top shot blocking teams in the NBA this season? Number 1, the Wizards. In the 3rd spot, Oklahoma City.
Well, both of these teams really shine on the defensive end, especially when it comes to their shot blocking. So we could be in for a low-scoring game.
The first one falls. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And Naz Reid has proven to be a matchup nightmare for opposing big men, Doris.
He has, B.A., and the reason is he's bigger and stronger than most 4 men. Traditional 5s are too slow to stay with him. He can space you out to the three-point line, or he can punish you on the inside. Naz has got big-time game.
Now here's Williams. Here's Frazier. Outside, Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier from deep. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
I'm still a bit confused as to why he shot it from that distance.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
Lewis. That one goes. Count it. Lewis has gotten his first basket of the night.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Frazier. Let's go with a 3. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
It's Kuzma with the miss.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Frazier. Shoots from 14. Kispert grabs a miss.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Sinks the tray.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from three.
Jang passes to Williams. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren comes in for Williams, and it's Wallace in for Frazier. Sars checked in for Washington. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Lewis. Pass to Kispert. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Wallace. Here's Williams. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It doesn't matter what position Jalen Williams happens to be playing on any given night. This guy's a force offensively.
Pass to Sar. Here's Kispert. Launches it. Nails it from beyond the arc. Kispert's got his first 3 points of the game.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Holmgren with it. Back to Williams. From downtown. It's rebounded by Washington. Reed's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Lewis. Back to Kuzma. Six to shoot. Kispert on the wing. Pass to Sar. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Kuzma for 3. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you know, when you have the size and skill of a guy like Chet Holmgren, you're going to draw fouls.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he drops it first.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Jang. Clark is checked in for Washington. Barnes comes in for Sarr. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the basket by Washington. The kick out to Williams. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
Lewis passes to Clark. Floats one. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Jang's checked in. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Jordan Poole comes in for Lewis. Barnes finds Avdia. Kuzma for three. The Thunder with the rebound. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Defensive foul. That's his second personal foul. 14th foul. At the line for your Thunder, Wallace, shooting one.
Wizards trail by 16. Kuzma outside. Clark with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy.
Thunder leading by 16. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Holmgren. Barnes with the rebound. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. To the inside. Here's Clark. Some solid defense from Williams. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. The Thunder with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Wallace. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Utah. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
It's Barnes on the wing. Kuzma outside. Three-pointer, no good.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Wallace misses. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Washington. It's a 16-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Now here's Poole, coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Jang. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Holmgren. Washington with a rebound. Poole outside. Gilgeous-Alexander against Abdia. Poole for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
It's Poole on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Clark with the screen. Here's Barnes. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And while we have a moment, here's the 2K leaderboard and who the best shooting point guards have been during the last 10 games. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on top.
And if you thought he was an accurate passer, check out his shooting. Just so efficient from the field.
And you have to keep in mind, a lot of those shots are coming from the perimeter. To have that kind of field goal percentage from the point guard spot is pretty amazing.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Jang. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. Clark with the screen. Poole from long range. Hits the trifecta. Poole's got 8.
Boy, you give Poole room from behind the arc, folks, and he can hurt you.
Well, Doris, you covered him. Jordan Poole was electric in the 2022 NBA Finals.
Well, B.A., there's no doubt they do not win the title without Jordan Poole and the lift he gave them at various points in that finals run. This guy is electric on the offensive end when his game is working.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. Outside Coulibaly. Back to Barnes. Over Williams. Barnes, it's good. Give him 8.
You can see the confidence in that jumper building and building for Scotty Barnes.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes against Williams. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
He's been a marksman this period. Their shot mechanics finally in sync.
Poole outside. Abdia outside. Here's Barnes. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Williams in the post. Working on Barnes. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Pass to Coulibaly. Takes a 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Wallace with it. Coulibaly defending. They get it again. Outside, Williams. Again the miss by Williams. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hey everybody, Shaq, do you know what time it is? Nope. It's time to check out the early season NBA Power Rankings.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, not a lot of movement for them since the last rankings. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Wizards trail by 16. So on the floor for the Wizards, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Jordan Poole. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then there's Avdia, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. The 3 from Barnes connects from downtown. Barnes has got 11 points.
Yeah, this is a shot Scotty Barnes continues to work on, connecting from deep right there.
Back to Williams. To the middle. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Now here's Coulibaly. It's Poole on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And that one off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Boy, when Poole has a rhythm on his shot, it's as smooth as anyone in the league.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Elbow shot. Barnes with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Avdia. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Well, Avdia has some size, and he uses it to get up and around the rim. What a finish.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Washington shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Washington, Coulibaly at the line for 2.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. Now here's Wallace. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Pass to Holmgren. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brandon Clark.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
It's Barnes on the wing. Over Williams. The Thunder with the rebound.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
It's time for the dance cam. If you see yourself on the big screen and you know what to do, show what you're doing. Bring your food.
Now let's see who is leading the league in steals. The fourth spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Barnes. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Barnes has got 5 points in the quarter.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Pass to Williams. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And here's Wallace. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Abdia outside. Up top, Barnes. Clock at 6. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. Here's Wallace. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. The Wizards trail by 17. Here's Poole. 10 points for him. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Jordan Poole just showing a tremendous level of aggression right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him.
There's never been a question about whether Jordan Poole can fill it up in a hurry. This guy has got as versatile an offensive skill set as you can want.
And he makes both free throws. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Wallace outside. Here's Williams. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Pass to Poole. Here's the pick. The three is up. Washington again can't hit. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Now here's Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. So a moment now to see the story for Chet Holmgren.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
The first free throw is good.
I think increasingly what you're seeing in guys like Chet Holmgren is they're bringing a unique size and skill combination that maybe has been rare in the past.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Washington. Trailing by 17. Avdia outside. Back to Coulibaly. Here's Poole. Poole pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
You could tell Jordan Poole from the opening tip was determined to make an impact, and he does that best with his scoring.
That one's good for 2. And the Thunder lead by 17.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Inside. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Coulibaly on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Barnes, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 17. Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Second shot opportunity. Misses from close range. The Wizards have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Avdia against Dort. Up top Barnes. He's got 13. Shot clock at 3. Poole for 3. Oh, using that sweet stroke. Poole connects from deep.
Well, I'd like to see this. A jumper from Jordan Poole when he's off the basketball. Nicely done.
Williams passes to Dort. Back to Williams. Dort finds Williams. To the paint. Here's Wallace. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the free throw, no good. Wizards trail by 16. Left side, Coulibaly. Kuzma, the pass to Avdia. Washington gets it back. And the shot's good.
Yeah, make no mistake, Kuzma will mix it up, particularly on the offensive window. You see his instinct to score.
Wallace outside. Williams with the screen. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got 5 points now this quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Coulibaly. Pass to Kispert. They set the pick from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Kispert's got 6.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Williams in the post, defended by Avdia. Williams with the screen. Wallace misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Kuzma. Shoots over Holmgren. It's Kuzma with the miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Williams in the post. Koulibaly defending. The shot by Dort, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Now here's Avdia. 9 points in the game. Pass to Kuzma. Offensive board. And the basket by Clark.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Jang comes in for Dort. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. Reed's checked in for Washington. Lewis comes in for Koulibaly. Thunder leading by 12. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Williams against Reed. Pass to Avdia. Reed sets a screen. The three is up. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards trail by 14. There's a minute 59 left in the third quarter. Avdia, good look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Avdia's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. The Wizards shooting about 53% on the third, a very good number. Pass to Lewis. Kuzma outside. Over Williams. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got 4 rebounds now. 1:16 left in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. SGA using that size.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia. Here's Lewis. Three-pointer, Kispert drills it from deep. Kispert's got his third basket on the night right there.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lewis passes to Reed. And here's Avdia. Here's Lewis. Reed sets a screen. Back to Avdia. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Johnson. Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then it's Cason Wallace, and it's Jang in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's Wallace. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Wallace. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And the Wizards with possession here. 17-point game. Pass to Sarr. Now here's Kispert. Takes the 3 on target from range. Kispert's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Kuzma drives in. Lewis passes to Kuzma. Takes a 13-footer. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. 17 points was their biggest margin. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Now here's Johnson. 5 to shoot. Here's Jang, defended by Kuzma. Dang's shot is off. The Wizards trail by 14. Lewis passes to Sarr. Now Kispert. Here's Reed. Williams defending. Here's Lewis. That 3's off the mark. Holmgren with it. Pass to Johnson. Wallace outside from behind the arc. And the 3-pointer goes.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Here's Sarr. And here's Kispert from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
And it's Washington with the ball, trailing by 17. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. No good. Great D that time from Holmgren. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Now here's Holmgren. The three. Washington with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Lewis. Watch by Wallace. Reed passes to Kispert. And he lobs it up. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Holmgren. Pass to Jang. Fires for 3. And Chad Holmgren gets the 3. And the Thunder lead by 20.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Kispert outside. Here's the 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Jang. Holmgren with a screen on Kuzma. Jang. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The Wizards trail by 19. Here's Lewis. Kispert outside. Fires the 3. Jang pulls it in. Jang's got his 5th rebound in this one. Wallace outside. Pass to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by Kuzma.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Kispert. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Wallace. Holmgren with it. Here's Jang, and he gets the bucket.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Here's Lewis. Now here's Kispert for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Now here's Kispert, and they call an illegal screen here. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Utah, going up against the Jazz. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for their matchup with Detroit, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
A new lineup here for Washington. Now Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're starting to see some big contracts for NBA head coaches, Doris.
Well, BA, whether we are talking about player contracts or coaches' contracts, the cost of business is the cost of business. And coaches, to me, earn every penny. Because what happens when teams underperform? The first fall guy is typically that head coach. I have zero problems with the salaries. What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Coulibaly. Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Outside, Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Boy, big-time denial from Scotty Barnes. Use that frame to your advantage.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Number 22, Cason Wallace.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by the Wizards. Barnes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Coulibaly. This one for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Well, Doris, with so many franchises, the star player has a lot of sway.
Well, to me, BA, so much of this speaks to which star are we talking about. If you take someone like Stephen Curry, who historically has welcomed other stars to play alongside him, or has at moments in his career had to elevate young players who maybe have to play through some mistakes, he welcomes both. It depends on the star we're talking about.
Outside Barnes, the 3 ball. Knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. Williams from long range. Avdia pulls it in.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Clark outside. Avdia outside. Pass to Poole. That shot off the mark. Good D by Wallace. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander, and they pick up 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 34 points.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Williams against Barnes. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Now here's Williams. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. It's on Bilal Coulibaly. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, BA, it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, but just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. Koulibaly on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Dort against Abdia. Back to Poole. 6 to shoot with a 9-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Thunder leading by 20. Outside, Williams. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Dort. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Washington. Barnes has got rebound number 7 tonight. Clark right side. Dort grabs the miss. The Thunder have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Holmgren with a screen on Poole. Inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
It's Barnes on the wing. Now here's Koulibaly. Clark with a screen on Williams. Here's Barnes. It's good from the top of the key. Barnes has got 12 points here in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Thunder.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And so it's Abdia with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Poole finds Barnes. Over Williams. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Boy, nice find by Jordan Poole. I love when he shares the rock.
And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.